Welcome in, everybody. How's everybody having? Is everybody having a good night? Sorry, I was trying to adjust my camera. If you guys already know us, you know this is not our normal spot, but we are. Miranda's out of town. I'm here. Sorry, the song was kind of catching my attention, and I am not at a point where I can change it, so I apologize. Um, anyway, Miranda's out of town, so I'm doing some shows. And I thought I would try coming on late. We never go on late, so I thought I would just try it. We're going to do a book show. I am doing it from home, so I'm doing them as flash sales. I did bring a few to show you guys kind of as a sample of what we do with our blind dates. But I have them all in the flash sale, and I will pin them so you guys can see them, and we'll talk a little bit about them. So we don't let you go in completely, excuse me, blind on your books. I'm sorry, I've got to turn this down. It's kind of annoying. There we go. All right, there we go. Okay, so we don't let you go in completely blind. Mel, how are you? I'm sorry, I just spit. Um, we take the books, we take the title, we change the title, but we make it so that it goes with the book. And then we take the summary and we just give it like 2 sentences, just enough to let you know if it's a book that you would want to read, or maybe if it's a book you've already read. And I will tell you, if you have a question about the book, if you put it in red in the chat, then I can tell you yes or no if that was the title of the book. So that way, if you think you've already read it, then you'll know. Okay. I did put some of our tumblers in there also. So if you guys want to check out our tumblers, they're there. Now I'm just completely messed up. Sorry. Spotify. I'm not in the our regular studio, so I'm using my TV for music or for background noise, but the song that was on was not a very good song. It was distracting. It wasn't that it was a bad song, it was just distracting. Let me just turn it down. There we go. That's better. All right. So let me know if you guys have a specific genre that you love. I meant to start a poll. Let me go in right now and do that. So you guys can tell me what kind of genre you like, and I will see if we have that. And we'll talk a little bit about it. Okay, so I want to know, do you guys like dark romance? Do you like romantasy? Do you like thrillers, mysteries? We have a little bit of everything in here. So let me know what you like. Trying to think what genres I know that I have in here. I can't spell either. Temporary romance. I know I didn't spell that right. That's okay. You guys get the idea. Romantasy. All right, there we go. Hello. How are you? How are you doing, Amber? I hope everybody is doing well. All right, so I'm shocked. I thought for sure we'd have a ton of, okay, now the dark romance readers are coming in. Okay. I wasn't really sure about that. Most of our bestsellers are dark romance. So I thought maybe we would have, especially this late at night, we'd have some dark romance lovers in here. All right. Let me see. I'm just going to see if I have any dark romance that I can just pull right up and we can talk about them. Okay. So, like I said, we don't let you go in completely blind. When you buy a book, and this is not the exact book that is that I have up right now. Let me pin it. But I just want to give you a little example of what they look like. Thank you for sharing out that. Melissa, you just won that giveaway. Congratulations. All right, let me start another one here. You are welcome. You're welcome. All right, there we go. Okay, so when we do our blind dates with a book, they're going to be wrapped really nice and pretty. We have a couple of different colors, and I'll show you more. And then we stuff them. This one is not fully stuffed, but we make sure you have like a self care product. You will have a bookmark, you'll have a pen, you'll have the readers list, so you can list your books and you can rate them. We'll have some stickers stuck in there for you, but they're all wrapped and um, and stuffed very pretty. Oh, you'll also have like they're actually nail files, but some people like to use them as like for sensory. They like to rub them when they're reading. But we do them all nice and pretty. We have a couple of different colors, and I'll periodically show those. But let's see, this one does not have a synopsis, but it is a dark fantasy. Let me see if I can, it's really high in the spice. Also, rating is a 4.0. Let me go in here and find this book and I can read you what should be in the description. 96. Oh, okay. I know what book this is. All right. I don't know why it didn't go over. All right. So, it's a dark fantasy romance. Tropes are deadly competition, necromancer, heroine, haunted mansion, forbidden love, high spice, 4.0 on Goodreads, published in 2024. A cursed game, a dangerous phantom, a prize worth killing for. To save her sister, Ophelia must survive 9 deadly trials, but the biggest risk of all may be losing her heart. Are you ready to play? This sounds like a book I would love. So I may have to read this book. Thank you guys for joining. Make sure you guys are in that giveaway. Make sure you're in that giveaway. We're doing blind dates with a book. I'm actually doing them from home, so I'm doing them as flash sales. So I don't have the exact book that you're going to get with me, but I did bring some with me to give you an idea of what they look like. They're very pretty. And in the flash sales, the titles that are in there are not the actual title of the book. It just gives you a general idea of what the book is, and the little summary in there is not the summary from the back of the book. It's just a couple of sentences that would give you an idea of the book. So but they all come, like I said, they'll have a consumable product. Usually we put little teas in there. We have a bookmark. You'll have your book list reader. There will be a self-care item in there. So usually like a face mask or a lip chapstick or lotion, something like that. You'll get the little Dear Reader packet that tells you about the story. There'll be some stickers added in here for you, but we also put stickers on the books to make them all nice and pretty. And sometimes it even says, like this one says mystery on there. So sometimes it'll even have something like that. So you know what's on there or what the book is, the genre. But yes, so we do them all nice and pretty when we send them out. And if you want to look on your own in the flash sales, you can just go to search product and type in what genre you're looking for. So, for instance, for dark romance, just type in dark and they'll come up. All right, this next one, One Date, One Dark Secret. Oh, this is a thriller, psychological thriller, mystery suspense. Tropes are sibling bonds, internet dating, which we all know is scary, Disappearance, Dark Secrets. This one is mild spice, so not a lot of spice. Um, it was a 2019 Dear oh no, I'm sorry, it was published in 2019. So, Dear Reader, a blind date that turns into a nightmare when Lauren vanishes after meeting a man she met online. Her sister Rosie races to uncover the truth. Shania Naya, you just won that giveaway. I'll get another one started for you guys here in just a second. But some secrets are darker than anyone imagined. Brace yourself for a gripping psychological thriller where love, fear, and danger collide. Are you ready to unravel the mystery? Luring just one date away. You are welcome. Let me get that next one running. There we go. All right, that next one is up and running. Let's see. I'm just typing in dark and pulling up the dark romances right now. Yeah, dark romance and romantasy. Okay, I had a feeling those would be our favorites. We have both in here. All right, let's see. Midnight Reckoning. Oh, I hope you love that one. I hope you love that one. Um, this one is paranormal fantasy, supernatural, um, romance tropes, chosen one, love triangle, found family, battle of light versus dark, low on the spice. When destiny calls, she answers, ready or not, bound by an ancient power and tested by betrayal. She's the only thing standing between salvation and chaos. Will her heart lead her home or into the darkness? That one sounds really good. So I'm wondering, is it a vampire book? Is it vampire? Is that why she's going into the darkness? And or is it a mummy or something? I don't know. That's I love to figure out because I also can't see what the title is unless I go somewhere else. So I always like to know, is this a book I've read or do I want to read it? I can't tell you how many of our books are on my TBR right now. I have a lot. And I love dark romance and I also really like the paranormal romance. Ooh, Bloodlines and Betrayal. Dark magic. So if you like magic, listen up. Um, Deadly Tournament, Found Family versus Blood Ties, Enemies to Allies, Morally Gray, which we know we have to have, Spice Levels Medium. Uh, in a world where power is written in blood and survival is a legacy, 7 champions are forced to fight for control of the most dangerous magic left. But this year, the rules are different. Secrets are out, and villains don't always stay in the dark. I think I've read this one, and it was really good. It kind of gave me a little bit of True Blood because if anybody watched that or read any of the books, you know they kind of like all of a sudden all of these different creatures started coming out. Like there were vampires, and now people know about vampires and um, shapeshifters and witches. I mean, fae. That was really my first um that's what really got me into the paranormal, and I really love like fae fairy books because of True Blood. How many of you guys out here were a fan of True Blood? I don't know if you guys are old enough to remember True Blood, but I really liked it. It was good. All right, and you guys feel free to search on your own through the flash sales. I'm just kind of going through some of the ones that came up when I typed in the word dark. So they may not necessarily be dark romance, but they're on the darker side. Oh, this one is a vampire book, Shadows and Desire, paranormal romance, um, vampire dark protector, forbidden passion, found family, medium spice, when darkness calls and passion burns with deadly intensity, can love be the only light in a world of shadows? Enter a brotherhood where loyalty is blood deep and desire even deeper. This one sounds really good. I really like the paranormals. Although I will say that, like, dark romance wise, my absolute favorite series was Haunting Adeline. I read the entire series. Like, I read the grandmother's book, I read Satan's Affair, um, I read Hunting Adeline, and the Molly one. I can't remember the name of it, but or was that one Hunting Molly? I don't remember. Anyway, that was one of my favorite series. And every time we get that in, it sells out every time. I read Haunting and Hunting so fast. Me too. Did you read the other two books? I can't remember what, I think maybe it was called Phantom was the grandmother's story. And then Satan's Affair. I cannot remember the character's name right now, but she was the crazy girl in the book that worked at the fair. And it's called, oh, Melbury, you just won that. Congratulations. Let me get next giveaway started. Um, but they were both good. It was nice to get the backstory on those characters. Sibby, yes, thank you, Sibby. I don't know how I forgot that name, but I did. But yeah, that one was really good. I really liked it. All right, I did that one, that one, that one. All right, the next one, Bound by Fire. Bound by Fire. Oh, this is a dark romance, mafia romance. Okay, so that's kind of getting in the Haunting Outline. Oh, wait, no, actually, that wasn't really mafia. I don't know, maybe it kind of was. This is really more probably like, oh, what was that book? Can't think of the name of it now. I'm terrible with stuff like this. I read so many books that I cannot remember. Um, Enemies to Lovers, Marriage of Convenience, Forced Proximity Power. Oh, okay, this one is super explicit. It's very, very spicy. 5 chili peppers, spicy, spicy hot. She married the enemy to save her family. He expected obedience, not obsession. In a city ruled by blood and betrayal, their love burns too hot to survive and too fierce to extinguish. I've read this book. It was a really good book. I really liked this book. I have so many on my TBR though right now. It's insane. Every book we have in here is in my TBR, just so you guys know. The Monster's Bargain. Um, Romantasy, fantasy romance, urban fantasy, forced bargain, enemies to lovers, hidden world, dangerous alliance, medium on the spice. She broke into a library of monsters. Oh, I read this one. This one was good. He found her worth the risk, bound by deadly bargain, and drawn to what should destroy them both. They'll have to decide what's more dangerous, the darkness outside or the one they awaken within. This one was good. I really liked that one. All right. Next up, you guys can go through these all you want on your own. You don't have to listen to me. If you want to find something, just type in the search bar what you're looking for, like dark romance or um, romantasy, contemporary romance, or if you have a specific trope you're looking for, you can always go in and Google it. I'm sorry, search for it. And I didn't bring the books with me because I'm doing this from home, not from our normal spot. But if you're wondering what they look like, this is what they look like. They're all pretty and decorated. We do have them stuffed. They're not fully stuffed right now. I actually brought a couple things with me. I should probably stuff them in there, but we put like face masks in there. You have a pen. You might have a lotion of some sort. Um, a nail file. You'll have book stickers in there. We also put a couple of annotation stickers in with it. So you get a lot with your book. All right, Vampire King's Bride. I love a good vampire book. Romantasy, fantasy romance, enemies to lovers, arranged marriage, vampire royalty. She was meant to kill him. He was determined to own her. Between blood and vengeance, passion burns bright enough to consume a kingdom. In a world ruled by monsters, love might just be the most dangerous weapon of all. Oh, this is super spicy. It says explicit. It has 5 chili peppers on there, so it is super spicy. And for those of you that are not familiar with us, my name is Kim. I usually have my partner with me, Miranda, but she's on vacation with her family. They went to Universal Epic Studios. I don't know why I cannot remember that name, but they're on vacation. So I decided I was going to try and do a late night book show because we've never gone on late. And I just thought I'd try it. We'll also be on in the morning. Make sure you bookmark our future shows. We also do surprise sets. We have character and non character jewelry. You can probably see it in our shop. I don't have it in the bin right now because the only thing I put in the bin were books because I didn't want you to have to weed through everything to get to them. The only other thing I did put in there were some tumblers. Um, I did mean to bring some more of our book merch because we do have some tumblers, books, candles, things like that. There is a candle in there. Donald, you just won that giveaway. I'm going to get that next one started for you guys. But if there is anything that you want to see, let me know. And I am happy to search for it. And like I said, I may not have the exact book that you're going to get with me, but I have some samples that I can show you of what they will look like because I did bring them from home. But we will have more book shows. So make sure you go bookmark all of our shows. We do move them around a little bit sometimes. So let's see here. I keep losing my place. All right. Oh, we've got Tides of Temptation. Oh, this one's a dark romance, and it is super spicy for my dark romance readers. Um, Tides of Temptation, dark romance, contemporary romance, retelling tropes, forbidden love, bodyguard romance. Oh, I know which book this is. Love Triangle. Um, yeah, heavy on the spice. 4.0 on Goodreads, really high. He was hired to protect her, not fall in love with her, but desire doesn't follow orders. And in a world of power, secrets, and sin, every touch feels like a dangerous obsession, confession. I wonder if she's married. I wonder if that's why it's forbidden. Hmm, interesting. Good Girl Gone Wild. This is super spicy. Okay, so this one I put on here number 22. It's because we try to number our books. So if we have a duplicate of a book, we can let you know so you don't buy the same book again. Um, we just recently got this book back in, and when I searched for it in our inventory, I couldn't find it. So I gave it a new number and then I found it. Okay, so if you have bought number 22 from us before, and you can search in your orders, but if you have purchased book number 22, do not buy this book because it is the same book. Okay, this has been a very popular book. We've had it several times. Let's see. Good Girl Gone Wild. Um, dark romance, contemporary romance, forbidden romance, age gap, workplace. Oh, I know what book this is. Okay. Ex father. I think that's supposed to say ex's father. I'm sorry. That's what it says. Ex's father. Um, so 5 on the spice scale, 4.1 from Goodreads. She wanted validation. He gave her worship. He's her boss, her ex's father, and the man who teaches her that submission can be power and pleasure can be praise. Yeah, we've had this book in several times, and it is a very good book. So if you have bought book number 22 from us, do not buy this book because it is the same book. All right, let's see. Kiss of the Underworld. Welcome in, you guys. Make sure you guys are getting in that giveaway. Make sure you're bookmarking our shows because we are going to be having more shows. Miranda should be back. Actually, we're going to have a show together on Sunday. So she will be back for the show on Sunday. It'll just be me today and tomorrow, but she will be back Sunday. Um, Kiss of the Underworld. Oh, this one is high on the spice too. It's got 5 chili peppers. So hot, hot, hot. Fantasy romance, dark romance, mythology retelling. Ooh. She ran from the light and found passion in the dark. In the city of gods and sinners, a forbidden love burns brighter than Olympus itself. So this is also mythology. So, oh, it did say that. Duh, mythology retelling. Okay. I love mythology. So, I really want to read this book. I have not read it yet, but I want to. All right, let's see. Oh my gosh, yeah, we got a lot of dark romance. That definitely. You can also look through these if you go to the search bar. You can type in dark and they will come up. It will probably bring up anything that has the word dark in it. So, but you'll be able to see if it's a dark romance. All right. So 337 Cursed Memories. Memory Loss, Enemies to Lovers, Magic Academy. So this one's fantasy and paranormal. Medium spice, 3.92 on Goodreads. She was meant to find her magic, not awaken an ancient curse that remembers her name. When forgotten, memories meet forbidden love, destiny turns dangerous. That one sounds really good. All right, let's see. We're gonna give away winner. Sneaky Steph, you just got that. I think didn't you win one earlier? You need to go get a lottery ticket. Congratulations. There we go. We got that up and going for you. There you go. We got that new one running. And for those of you that just hopped in, we are doing Blind Date with a Book. I don't have all the books here with me because I'm doing it from a different spot than our normal spot. I did bring some in as an example to show you. We stuff them. This one isn't completely stuffed, but we do make sure that you have something from self-care in there. You have usually something consumable, usually a tea or cocoa or something like that. We put a little sensory pad in there, a pen. So, and they're all decorated, all nice and pretty, usually just on the front, but all nice and pretty. And we usually add book stickers in there as well. So they're all nice and wrapped. These make great gifts if you have someone that loves to read. If you love to read, I don't know if you guys watch like Book Talk on TT. I probably shouldn't say that out loud, but if you do, they're one of my favorite ones. And you guys, if you've been in here before, you know, you've heard me talk about it. But one of my favorite ones is a girl that has all this whole shelf of blind dates with a book, and she goes in and she just randomly grabs a book to read, and she has like a whole list and she marks it off her list. She has them all numbered. It was really cool, and they were all wrapped in the same colored paper, so she only bought blind dates that had pink paper. So it was really pretty. I loved how she did that. Oh, I think we did this one already. Um, oh, here we go. The Crimson Gentleman. Uh, okay, this is a mystery, low on the spice. Oh, yes, I remember this one. Okay. In the shadows of 1914 London, death wears a gentleman's face. When bodies are found drained of blood, one inspector must descend into a world of decadence, deception, and darkness to uncover a killer who thrives on secrets. I thought maybe it would turn out to be like a vampire book, but it doesn't say paranormal, so I don't think so. It just says serial killer. So it's kind of giving me like Jack the Ripper vibes. I don't know if that's if it's maybe a play on Jack the Ripper. I've not read this book, but I would like to read this book because I don't know what age most of you are in here, but I am of the age where I used to watch Fantasy Island, and they had a Jack the Ripper episode, and I became obsessed with all things Jack the Ripper. Don't ask me why. I have no idea. Tides of Temptation. I feel like we looked at this one already. Oh yes, that's the bodyguard one. Um, let's see. Oh, here we go. Maybe did we read this one? Let me look. Obsessions Edge, dark romance. Ooh, stalker romance. Okay, so this is more like Haunting Adeline vibes. Morally gray hero, possessive alpha, enemies to lovers. Oh my gosh, this absolutely sounds like Haunting Adeline. Uh, Five chili pepper. It is not. I will tell you it. I know it's not because we've sold out of that. He watches, he waits, he wants her completely. When love turns dangerous, obsession becomes the only law he'll follow and the only one she can't escape. I'm gonna have to read that one because I that is definitely a book for me. It sounds like Haunting Adeline, but I can tell you for a fact it is not Haunting Adeline because we have sold out of that book. Oops. Okay, yeah. No. This also gives me it does sound just like it is not though. I promise you it's not. I just went and double checked because I knew that we had sold out of it. It does give me you vibes though. Yes, me too. Like this is definitely me. I am definitely going to be reading this book. I just added a new one to my TBR. We just got this book in. That's why I knew it wasn't Haunting Adeline, but I wasn't exactly sure what book it was. But yeah, I'll definitely be reading this book. It kind of gives me a little bit of you vibes though. If you've has anybody watched the TV show You or was it on Netflix? I think it was on Netflix. Oh, Dustin, you just got that giveaway. I'm going to start a new giveaway right now. There we go. All right. That one is going. Let me get back over here. Yeah, okay. So I've decided this is going to be my next book that I'm reading. 338. All right, here we go. Next one. 339. The Beast's True Name. So this is definitely okay. So this one was another one that we've had in the past, and I numbered it wrong. So if you bought number 4 from us, don't buy this one. Um, it's a romantasy, fantasy romance, fairy tale retelling. So it's a Beauty and the Beast retelling. So if you excuse me, if you like Beauty and the Beast, but you need like a real life spicy version of it, this would be it. A curse born of love, a name whispered in the dark. She came to break the spell, but found her heart ensnared instead. Sometimes the greatest magic is learning who deserves your love. Yes, I want to read this. I love retellings. I don't know how many of you are familiar with the authors, but Leanne Bell, she does a lot of retelling stories and they're super spicy, super spicy. But this is what they look like. This is what our books look like. They're all nice and decorated. We have them stuffed um, with different things. Um, and as you can tell, we have sold a lot of books because that was number 4, and now we're on 342. So we have sold a lot of books, and all of our books now are brand new. Hello, happily ever after page. How are you? Make sure you guys go bookmark our future shows. We do a little bit of everything. We do blind date with a book. We do character and non-character jewelry, mostly crystal, but we do have some metals also. Um, we have tumblers, we have candles, we have book merch, we have Disney merch. You name it, we probably have it because we do sell on other platforms, not just whatnot. We just aren't allowed to talk about that. The Academy of Sins. Oh, this is another dark romance. Let's see. Okay, it's a dark romance, mafia romance, forbidden love, enemies to lover, found family, dark academia, high on the spice, a school for the sons and daughters of the world's most dangerous families. Here, loyalty is tested, love is forbidden, and betrayal is part of the curriculum. I think I've read this. I'm almost positive that I read this. And yes, I did. And this was a really good book. I really liked it. All right. Oh, another fantasy romance, Poisoned Hearts. I think this is maybe, yes, fairy tale retelling. So this is going to be along the lines of like Snow White. Um, he stole her freedom to save her. She was his obsession long before she became his captive. In a forest where love is as lethal as poison, one kiss could destroy them both. So, again, if you like fairy tale retellings that are a little on the spicy side, this is a book for you. Let's see. Bound by the Minotaur. This is definitely dark romance, fantasy, mythology retelling. You can just tell by the title of this one. Um, Forbidden Desire Goodreads gives it a 3.48. It is very high on the spice. It says explicit, gives it 5 chilies. She betrayed her father and became a prize in the game of gods. He was promised her as a reward, and now nothing will stop him. I feel like I've already done this one. Claiming what was his in Olympus, love burns brightest in the dark. We did. We already read that one. Oh, what happened? I must have gotten. I think I got. I think I slid back up a little bit. Let's see. I don't know if we read this one. The Highlander's Sin. He offered her a fortune to be his wife. She never expected to fall for the man behind the scandal. In a castle built on secrets and sin, 1 year of fake love might be the most dangerous promise of all. Okay, I know which book this is. It was a good book. Congratulations on that giveaway. I'm going to start the next one. There we go. You are welcome. You're welcome. All right, you guys. If you are just joining us, we are doing Blind Date with a book. I don't normally do it from here. I'm doing it from home tonight. I decided to try and do a late night show. I mean, for me, this is late night. Um, just to see how it goes. We don't normally go on this late. I did put all of the blind dates in the flash sale, so you can go in and look. If you go to the search bar, you can type in what you're looking for, like mystery, thriller, romance, dark romance, whatever, and a list will come up. And then what you see, the title that you see is not the actual title of the book. We changed it so you don't know exactly what you're getting, but you're not going in completely blind. You can tell maybe by the summary if it's something that you might want to read. If you think you've read it, if you want to put the title in red in the chat, I can tell you yes or no if that's the title. Um, we just read one we all thought was Haunting Adeline. I checked it. It definitely is not. So, but it definitely gave us Haunting Adeline vibes. So I'm just going through, but I did bring some examples so you guys can see what they look like when we do them. Oh, I probably shouldn't do that because that tells you what the book is. But this is what they will look like. They'll be stuffed with different items. They'll be decorated all nice and pretty. And then when we package them, we package them. And it does also come with the little paper that tells you the tropes and the title we gave it and the little summary that we gave it also. So you can kind of have an idea, because some people put these on their shelves and then they pull them off and read it. I believe if Melba's still in here, she puts hers on a shelf and then she grabs one when she's ready to read it. She doesn't unwrap them all at once. She keeps them a mystery until she's ready to read the next one, which I think is so fun. I love that. All right, let's see. What do we have next? The Castle's Secret. Ooh, this is dark romance, gothic romance, romantic thrillers, mail order bride. What? Protector hero, isolated setting, obsession, love triangle, high on the spice. She thought she was marrying a fairy tale prince. Instead, she found herself in a castle built on secrets, lies, and blood. In Grimstone, love can save you or trap you forever. I want to read this because it's actually a sequel to a book, but everybody said you can read it as a standalone. You do not need to read the first book. And they actually did not even recommend the first book. They were like, I wasn't sure I wanted to read the second book because the first book wasn't as good. The second book, they said, was fabulous. Loved it. Okay, so highly recommend. 3.85 on Goodreads. That's pretty good. I think anything over like a 3.5, I'm willing to read. I might even go as low as a 3.2 if it's something I really think I want to read. All right, the next one is The Demon's Claim. So if you're just jumping in, these are not the actual titles of the book, and they're not the actual Trishy Beanie, how are you? And they're also not the actual summaries from the book. We come up with a couple of sentences, we change the name of the book. That way you're not going in completely blind. You kind of have an idea of what you want, um, or if you want to read it. I am doing great. Thank you so much. I decided to do a late night show because we've never been on this late. And I know it's not super late, but for me, it's late. Like 10 o'clock's my bedtime. So, but excuse me, we've never been on this late. So we thought we'd try it to see how it goes. And I decided to do a book show because, well, it was easy to put in the flash sale. And I didn't bring all the books with me. Excuse me. I just brought a couple of um, examples so you guys could see what they looked like. Oh, thank you, Trishy. Thank you for buying that. You are awesome. But this way you're kind of going in blind, but not completely blind. So, it's kind of a blind date, but you have a friend that already knows a little bit. I needed a new book. Awesome. I love it. We were just saying, I have so many books on my TBR right now that I can't even think straight. All right. Oh, we're going to give away winner, and then I'm going to start the next one. Trinomon, you just got that one. I'm sorry. I know I probably butchered that name, and I apologize. Here we go. Let's get that next one running. It is kind of quiet without music. I guess I should have probably kept it on, but that's all right. It was a little distracting trying to read and listen to music at the same time. So I apologize for the silence in here. All right, let's see. Let's move on to the next one. I hope you love that book, Trishy. You'll have to let me know what you think of it. I lost my place. All right. I feel like I've done this one, but I'm going to do it again just in case. Blood and Decadence. This is paranormal romance, fantasy romance, dark romance, tropes, fake relationship. Oh, yeah, I think we did. Billionaire, vampire, forbidden love. He needs a fake fiance to survive the season. She needs protection from his world in a society dripping with power, blood, and desire. Their pretend love is about to taste dangerously real. So I have a feeling they're going to actually fall in love in real life. Like they're not just going to pretend to be in love, they're going to really be in love. All right. Reporter's Revenge. Ooh, this is a dark romance and a crime thriller. Romantic suspense, forbidden love, enemies to lovers, high on the spice, 4.46 on Goodreads. That is amazing. That is really high. She's chasing vengeance. He's protecting secrets that could destroy them both. In a world built on lies, danger, and desire, keeping a promise might be the deadliest sin of all. That sounds like a really good book. I may have to read this one. I've already got one that I'm definitely putting on my TBR. I may have another one. It may be moving up on my list. That one sounds really good. All right. I'm going through right now and looking for some of the dark romance because that's what everybody seemed to like the most. Oh my gosh. Yes. Dark romance got far beyond, far beyond. Um, The Prisoner's Secret, psychological thriller, mystery suspense, past lovers, forbidden connections, secrets and lies, second chances, dark twist. This has no spice. So if you are not one that you like to hear all the explicit parts of a romance, then this one's for you. She thought she left him behind in high school. Now he's behind bars, and she's the one who put him there. When old love meets deadly obsession, some secrets refuse to stay locked away. I love a good mystery. That one I may have to read. Monsters of Calder Academy. Ooh, okay, this is gonna be a romantasy, so paranormal probably. Yep, paranormal romance. Um, monster romance, low to medium spice, 3.57 on Goodreads. A school for the worst of the supernatural world, a storm that awakens real nightmares, and a girl who must choose between the monster she fears and the one she secretly craves. So I have a feeling that she has a crush on a monster, but she's afraid of him also. All right, let's see. What else do we have? I think we've read all of the dark romance. If anybody wants me to go back through any of them, I am happy to do that. Let me see what else we have in here. You also can go through everything is in the flash sale. So all you have to do is type in um a genre that you like and it should come up, or if there's a trope that you really are interested in, it should come up. Mortal Among Fae. Okay, this is one that I really want to read because I eh, I like anything that have to do with like fae and fairies. And I haven't read this one yet, but I really want to. The cover of this one is I love this one. Um Enemies to Lover, Court Intrigue, Mortal in a Fae World. This kind of gives me Akatar vibes, but it's mild. A mortal girl, a wicked prince, and a deadly game of power and betrayal in a world where the Fae rule with cruelty. Jude will do whatever it takes to survive, but she can outmaneuver the treacherous court before it consumes her. Are you ready to play? Siren, you just won that giveaway. I'm going to start the next one. If you are just hopping in here, we are doing blind date with a book. I didn't bring all of them with me because I'm not doing our show in our normal spot, but I did bring some samples of what you will get. They'll be wrapped all nice and pretty like this and stuffed. And I put them all in the flash sale so you can search even in the search bar. You can put in a trope or a genre that you're looking for. The title is not the exact title, and the summary is not the exact summary. We kind of changed it around a little bit. Thank you so much for that purchase. I hope you love that. I need to see what book that is now because I think I read that one. I remember doing that one. Yes, I did. I read that one and it was really good. It was like on, I can't remember, Oprah's book club or somebody's, it was in somebody's book club and it was really good. That was a really good book. You'll have to let us know how you liked it. All right, let's see what else we have. But yeah, just type in the search bar a genre that you like. It will not be the exact title of the book, nor will it be the exact summary. We're just giving you enough to see if it's something you would want to read. Um, That way you're not just giving us a genre and we're just sending a book to you, if that makes sense. Oh, I did not mean to do that. I also forgot to put my book shirt on. I usually wear a themed shirt with every show, and I forgot to put my book shirt on. I just realized that. Oh, I don't know why this one did not fully come over. So let me come here and grab this summary. That is not it. Why am I not finding it? Somehow, some of our books got a little out of order. Let's see. I know which one this one is, though. Okay, here we go. All right. This one is a really good one, too. I want to read this. This one has a beautiful cover. Let's see. It is super high on the spice. It's a dark fantasy romance, deadly competition, necromancer, heroine, haunted mansion, 4.09 on Goodreads, a cursed game, a dangerous phantom, a prize worth killing for. To save her sister, Ophelia must survive 9 deadly trials, but the biggest risk of all may be losing her heart. This one is a really good one, and I'm excited to read this one. I may have even read that one earlier. Why it's not coming up now, I don't know. That's weird. Maybe I had to go look for it. All right. Chasing the Sun. This one is going to be a young adult, contemporary romance, hospital bounds, found family, first love. Spice level is mild, 3.84 on Goodreads. In a hospital where death waits around every corner, 4 rebellious teens build their own version of family, pulling pranks, planning escapes, and holding on to each other when the world won't. For one boy, love had already ended in heartbreak and tragedy, and he swore never to feel it again. But when the new girl arrives with sun in her eyes and a smile that sparks hope, he's forced to wonder, is it worth the risk to love again, even if time is running out? Okay, I have not read this book, but I do remember it. And we keep going back and forth about this summary and about the name of this book because we don't feel like it really fits it. I hope I like the book I bought. It sounded good. I'm a huge Nicholas Sparks fan and Stephen King if you have anything like that. Um we have some Nicholas Sparks and we have some Stephen King. I don't have it with me. It's still back at the studio. I'll have to see if we still have them. But we may have Amber, you just got that. Let me get the next giveaway going. But we may have something that would be along the lines of that. Um, I'll have to think about that. I'm the one that, well, Miranda and I both do it together, but I'm the one who usually puts it in the inventory. So typically I'm terrible about remembering those things. I should remember them, but I can't always remember what we have in there. This one sounds like a good book to me. Even just reading this one um makes me want to read it. Those are my favorite type of books. Okay, I certainly understand. I may have to go back through and see what I can pull for you for our next book show. So make sure you bookmark our next book shows, and maybe I can find some that are more specific to what you're looking for. Sand Between the Chapters. Oh, this one's fiction. Oh, this one's short stories. It says beach read. Found family, second chances, life after loss. Ever wonder what happened after the last page? From summer romance to heartfelt reunions, these island tales give beloved characters one more sun soaked chapter. Grab a beach chair and your favorite story. Oh, that one's kind of cute. I like that. I like really good short stories. Sometimes that's all you need in life, especially when you read a lot of dark romance. Miranda would call them palate cleansers. I would agree. Let's see. Love Under the Spotlight, Opposites Attract, Contemporary Romance, Historical Fiction, Chick Lit, um, Mild on the Spice. Two Worlds Collide. He comes from a privileged legacy, and she a humble background. Their instant connection faces challenges from family expectations, public scrutiny, and a haunting tragedy. Will their love survive the glare of the spotlight? Dive into a beautiful woven tale of fate, heartbreak, and finding where you truly belong. Well, that one sounds like a sweet book. And I do remember the book that you bought if you're still on here. And I really enjoyed that book. I thought it was a very good book. It was it was a mystery. It was based on a true story. I enjoyed the book. All right, we got saucy and slightly complicated. I kind of like that. Medium on the spice. Yes, yes, let me know, sneaky stuff. I love to know. Contemporary romance, women's fiction, tropes, friendship, self-discovery, love and messy relationships. Like I said, medium on the spice. They're back, sassier, sexier, and juggling life's messy love stories with a little more courage and chaos. From a columnist trying to figure out men and healthy habits to a glamazon caught in a marriage rut, these dirty girls remind us that love, friendship, and self worth come in all shapes and stories. Ready for a wild ride of laughs, tears, and steamy moments? It's not just about getting the love you want, it's about finding the love you deserve. I read this book and I really liked it. I didn't know you were on, girlfriend. Oh, thank you, Katie. Yeah, I decided to do a book show tonight because we've never gone on this late. So I thought, I'm just going to try it. I'm going to see what happens. And so here I am. I'll be on again tomorrow morning, and Miranda will be back. We're doing a show on Sunday. I don't know what time, we don't have it scheduled yet. So, we'll probably just move a show around. So make sure you bookmark all those shows. But we'll definitely be on in the morning and definitely will be on Sunday afternoon sometime. Oh, you go on at 9:15. I was planning on 9, but maybe I'll try and go on earlier than that. You guys are doing a raid train, aren't you? Or are you guys doing a show? I can't remember. But if I go on earlier, oh, okay, okay, yes, 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 yes. If I go on earlier, I will raid into you guys. I'll try and get up and get over there earlier. Or maybe, yeah. So I'll see what I can do. Yes, 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 yes. Absolutely. Mel, you just got that giveaway. Hold on, let me get the next one going. Let me get the next one going. Here we go. Yeah, I decided to bring a couple of blind books home with me, and I just put them all in the flash sale so I could go over them. But I did bring a few samples so you guys know what they all look like. So I mean, they're all wrapped a little bit different, but they're all decorated nice and pretty, and they come with extras inside of there. So all the books are new, so you're getting a new book. Whoop, I don't want that to fall over. All right, let's see. But this book that's up right now, I read this book. I loved it. I thought it was really a good book. I will read just about anything. It doesn't have to be spicy. It doesn't bother me either way. I do like the dark romances, but I'll read anything. Oh, Tangled Hearts. I saw this one and I thought I might want to read this one. New adult contemporary romance, friends to lovers, college romance, bad boy meets good girl, medium spice. She's trying to keep her past at bay, but he's the wild card who turns her carefully controlled world upside down. When a daring bet turns into something more, can two opposites find their way to love? Get ready for a messy, intense, unforgettable ride. I thought this one sounded really cute and that I might want to read this. All right, here we go. I think I've done this one already. Midnight Reckoning. Low on the spice, young adult paranormal, fantasy, supernatural, love triangle. When destiny calls, she answers ready or not. Bound by ancient power or tested by betrayal, she's the only thing standing between salvation and chaos. Will her heart lead her home or into the darkness? If you are looking for a specific genre or trope, just put it in the search bar. Um, and it should bring several up for you to read and choose from. They're not the exact titles or the exact summaries from the book, but they give you just enough um, for you to get an idea of what it is. All right, let's see. Love Rehab, fake dating, chick lit, contemporary romance, humor. I love a good funny book. Self Discovery, Spice is Mild, 3.87 on Goodreads. She thought she needed him back. What she really needed was herself. Cue fake boyfriends, awkward run ins, and the ultimate breakup glow up. Sometimes rock bottom is a perfect place to be or to rise. I need to read this. This is right up my alley. I love this. Um, I have a feeling that she loves him more than he loves her. And after they break up, she realizes that she didn't need him after all. She was doing just fine on her own. Firestarter Hearts, paranormal romance, urban fantasy, young adult, soulmates. It doesn't give a spice level, so I don't. It's young adult, so honestly, it could go either way. I have found a lot of young adult books that are spicier than some that are adults. Magical Trials. I also love a good magical book. Um, when souls shatter and secrets ignite, only the fiercest bonds can hold the fire at bay. Three girls, one destiny, and a blaze that could consume everything if they don't rise from the ashes first. Ooh. Make sure you guys go through and check out the books, see if there's any that you're interested in. If you have any questions about any of them, just let me know. I'm not going to tell you the title of the book because, well, that just wouldn't be fair. But if you think it's a book you've read and you think you know the title, you can, if you put it in red, I'll say yay or nay if it was, if that's the correct title of the book. Especially if it's one you think you've read, I wouldn't want you to buy it again. If you have bought from us again, just search in your orders the numbers. It'll tell you if you've purchased that one from us or not. Convenient Hearts. When logic meets love, the rules are meant to be broken. What starts as a perfect plan might just ignite a fire, neither expected. Can two hearts rewrite history for a chance at forever? It's Peyton. You just won that giveaway. Excuse me. All right. I'm probably just going to stay on for a few more minutes here. Make sure, though, that you are following us. You're bookmarking our shows. We do a little bit of everything. We do blind date with a book. We have character and non-character jewelry. We do bags, so we do surprise sets. We have lounge flies, BioWorld, Zara, things like that. We have tumblers. A little bit of everything, but our probably our two biggest things are blind dates with a book and then our jewelry. So make sure you bookmark our future shows. Check us out. We will be back on in the morning and we'll be on Sunday also. We don't normally do Sundays, but because Miranda has been out of town and just coming back, we decided to go ahead and go on Sunday. What time, if you're still in here, Katie, what time do you guys go on Sunday? Do you happen to have any fairy loot? Do you mean fairy tale? She misses us. She does. She really does. Yes. Um, uh, I'm no fairy loot like the book box. Sorry. I don't know what that is, but hold on. Let me look it up really quick. I have never heard of that. So I'm going to say we probably don't. Oh, okay. Nope, we do not. We don't. Oh, that might be something we should look into. Um, I mean, I will. There are some fairy tale re. Oh, like the book box. Oh, okay, okay. I'm sorry. I know what you're saying now. Okay, I apologize. We actually do. We haven't listed them on here yet. So bookmark our future shows because we will. We've just started talking about putting some together. I hold on, let me look real quick. Those names do not sound familiar, so I'm not sure. Oh, why is that doing that? I hate when it does that. Okay, that did not come up. Jenny. Come on. I don't have Jenny Han, but I have a couple of Jennies with the names that start with an H. Let's see. I don't know if we have it left though. Let me see. It may have sold already. You are welcome. You're welcome. Yes, we will be doing boxes. We actually put one together one time and we never put it on Whatnot, but we actually have been talking about doing that. So make sure you bookmark our future shows. Let us know. I'm sorry, we'll let you know when we get them all listed. Just when you pop into the chat, just say you were the one looking for book boxes because we do sell on other platforms. If you guys want to check out our socials, they're in our bios. Um, so sometimes we'll have different things on there than what we have on Whatnot. So, all right, let's see. Oh, paranormal, vampire. I love a good vampire book. Medium spice. When darkness calls and passion burns with deadly intensity, can love be the only light in the world of shadows? Enter a brotherhood where loyalty is blood deep and desire even deeper. If you want to search any tropes or genre, you can put them in the search bar and the books will come like this. Those the titles are not the actual titles of the books and the summaries are not the actual summaries. So we took the title, we gave it a new name, and we took the summary and just gave like two sentences that would give you an idea of the book. So you're still going in blind, but at least you should be able to get enough from the summary to know if you've maybe read the book. If you think you've read it and you're not sure, if you put it in red, um, the title of the book, I can just tell you yes or no, that's the book. All right, we're going to give away. Mel, you just won that giveaway. Congratulations. All right, I'm going to do one more giveaway and then we are going to raid into somebody. All right, there we go. I'm looking up Sue Lin right now because we do not have anything by Sue Lin. Maybe I answered that question already. I'm not sure. We will definitely have to look into those though, because they look really good and they're beautiful covers. I love the covers. And I really love a good fairy tale retelling. And there are some, if you go to the search bar and you put in fairy tale, there are some fairy tale retellings in there. Here's one. I don't know why only one came up because there are several in here. Um, okay, this one just says fairy tale. But this is a spicy one. She thought she was marrying a fairy tale prince. That's why it came up fairy tale. Instead, she found herself in a castle built on secrets, lies, and blood. In Grimstone, love can save you or trap you forever. But if you like fairy tale retellings, we have a few. So maybe I'm going to type in retelling to see. Okay, yes, here we go. We got a few retellings in here. The Siren Summer, contemporary romance retelling, tropes, pop star, musician, secret identity, road trip romance, finding yourself. Goodreads gives it a 3.8. She's the voice the world knows, but off stage, she's still searching for her own song. When a pop star trades the spotlight for a summer on the road with a boy who doesn't know her name, she'll discover that sometimes love is the loudest melody of all. I'm not exactly sure what retelling that would be. I'd have to look at the book to tell you, so I'm not positive. Some of these will say if they're like Beauty and the Beast, or you can kind of get an idea. That one, I'm not exactly sure. I'll have to see. All right, this is another Tides of Temptation. It's a retelling also. Oh, this one, I'm not sure what the book is either. He was hired to protect her, not fall for her, but desire doesn't follow orders. And in a world of power, secrets, and sin, every touch feels like a dangerous confession. All right, here we go. This one's a mythology retelling. It tells you that she ran from the light and found passion in the dark. In the city of gods and sinners, a forbidden love burns brighter than Olympus itself. Oh, and here's a Beauty and the Beast retelling. If you like Beauty and the Beast, it's a medium spice, 3.5 on Goodreads. A curse born of love, a name whispered in the dark. She came to break the spell, but she found her heart ensnared instead. Sometimes the greatest magic is learning who deserves your love. All right, then we have Poisoned Hearts. This is a Snow White retelling. 3.61 on Goodreads. He stole her freedom to save her. She was his obsession long before she became his captive. In a forest where love is as lethal as poison, one kiss could destroy them both. Here's another mythology retelling. Bound by the Minotaur. This is super high spice, 5 chili peppers, so it's hot, hot, hot. She betrayed her father and became a prize in the game of gods. He was promised her as a reward, and now nothing will stop him from claiming what was his. In Olympus, love burns brightest in the dark. All right, you guys, I'm going to stay on for about another minute, and then I will raid into somebody. So take a minute and check out the flash sales. If you have any questions about any of them, let me know. I'll do my best to answer. Let's see. This one is Villain's Kiss. Reimagined fairy tale. She was never meant to be the hero, cursed by power, feared by all. She finds her heart in the one person she's destined to destroy. In this fractured fairy tale, true love belongs to the villain. Ooh, that one sounds really good. The God's Bargain. This is mythology retelling, very high on the spice. He rules the dead. She was born to bring life. When destiny binds the gods of the underworld, the goddess of spring, love becomes the most dangerous gamble of all. All right, you guys, check out our bin, bookmark our shows. We will be back on tomorrow. We'll also be on Sunday. We do surprise sets, blind dates with a book, jewelry. We have lounge fly bags, Bible World bags. So make sure you bookmark those shows. And thank you for being here with me tonight. I appreciate you guys so much. All right, let's see. Do we have anybody in? Oh, we're going to go see Dissette. Here we go. Let's go see Dissette.